Alright, gang, good afternoon. Hope you guys had a good last week. Hope you guys had a great weekend and ready to rock and roll this week. Market's kind of struggling with that 200 day on the S&P and NASDAQ. Did kind of reject it, and we saw that fall on Friday. So we could see a little bit more of a dip coming in here. We do have quite a bit of reports this coming week, which could also affect the one that we had up. So kind of want to just play it easy. I'm only looking at 3 stocks. Really, 2 are neutral and 1 is bull. Gonna go small. See which direction we week. So the first one that I'm looking at, okay, is gonna be AMD. AMD really had a nice little run up from its 1-year low. Right? It ran pretty good up, made a nice run right to this trend line, and kind of peaked there and really just consolidated along it. So I'm looking at this consolidation area here. You know, it's only been pretty much since about a month worth, into July through right now. It's just hanging out near this 50-day and the trend line. So I want to give it some run room to the 200-day, which is going to be right around this resistance level of 110. And then, you know, I want to give it as much wiggle room to the downside by going here down to the 75s. So it's going to be right at support, just shy of low, and it might actually, that's also the 2-year low. So good little spot, a lot of wiggle room, support, and down at the 75 support level. Likewise, same thing with the 110s. You got to break this resistance right after that, and then all the way. Okay, so with this one, AMD, gonna be going to a weekly here. I don't want to go all the way out to October yet. That is 60 days. That's a little far for me. So I'm gonna be looking at September 23rd weekly. This is a fairly liquid stock, so spreads are still pretty tight. Volume's a little bit lower, but for the most part, it's still pretty good. So going out here to September 23rd, I'm looking at those 75 puts, which is like $10 past the, okay, and then I'm looking at those 115 calls, which is going to be, you know, $7 past the expected move. Try to get about $1 for it would be ideal. Going to give you 3 deltas short, so it's going to lean you slightly short skewed, especially if we drop down this week. Good 87 pop, and it's costing you less than $1,000 to put. All right, defined risk, it would be a little bit hard, but maybe, just maybe, I don't know if I'd want to risk it on an AMD. Be a $3 wide. You can't get it here, so yeah, I wouldn't try it. It's too much of a pain. Or come all in to 60 out. That's not that one. All right, next one that I'm looking at is gonna be Google with an iron condor. Google, for the most part, consolidating. Been this way since May, just bouncing around, up, down, but staying right in this channel. Got a little bit of run up, and it actually did break the resistance area, but it hit the next one. So it hit it right here. So bounced off of that resistance, dropped all the way down to the 50-day, losing that upward momentum. So I'm really just looking at an iron condor to keep up with this bouncing around until market figure out what they want to do. So I'm looking at a 125. Sorry, 126 call spread on the upside. Okay, it's going to get you up past all the resistance levels, just shy of the 200-day. Good area. And then I'm looking at the 108s. Okay, put side. Going to be down in the support level, not quite at support where I'd like to be. You know, I'd like to be at 104 area. But, you know, it held here for the most part with only, you know, 4 times that bounced right back up. So I'm okay with these 108s. I want to just see a little bit more sideways. So with Google, that's the GOOGL one with the L. Again, looking in September 23rd, 33 days out. So I'm looking at the 126, 129, only a $3 wide iron condor, a right at expected move to about a 19 delta. And then I'm looking at the 108, 105, 20 delta, $3 wide put spread, just past expected move. And I want to get it right around 90 cents for that. Okay. Usually 33.66. It should be 99 for a $3 wide. However, I'm okay with 90 cents. You're risking 200. You want to double it up. You're still less than 500 bucks risk with a. So it's all in all, it's not too bad. For you naked players, this one actually could probably be defined. Let me take a quick little look here. See bumped up and see if it's. Yeah, you could do that. I don't mind that. You know, you do the 130.10 delta, get $5 past expected move, and the 108 delta, $9 past expected move. You'll lean yourself short here. Dollar credit, $1,100, 85 pop. I like this one either way, defined or undefined. Your short delta, which is what kind of matters here, right? And then the last one, gonna be looking at Roblox. I want to take Roblox to the upside, but it must hold this 50-day moving average for me to want to do it. Okay, I had a nice little run up, rejected the resistance level about 54 and a quarter ish, and it dropped down, and it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days down. Okay, I'm looking for a rebound after dropping for 5 straight days. Okay, so I want to see it bounce off this 50-day, and you know, it would be nice to push back up to this level here, half or whatever. But it's going to need to hold the 50-day. Breaks the 50-day tomorrow. This plays not. Okay. But otherwise, I'd be looking at this 39 put spread right at support. Okay. And looking at naked one sucks. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it with the 39. Okay. No naked play on it. Defined risk only if it bounces. I want to take it back up to 53. So, Roblox also September 23rd. 39.35s for preferably $1.20. Perfect 1/3 the width of the strikes. Risking 280 for 120, 60 pop. Right out of 30 delta. Not too bad. And then that's gonna be it, you guys. Just going small. Let's see how this week plays out. For the most part, that's where we're at. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and maybe one day we'll see you in chat. Out for specials coming here. Take care, everybody.